Okay, so 25. We can all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We had executive session from 5:30 until 10 after 6. We ran a little late. Thank you for your patience. And we discussed legal and personnel. And Janet, may we have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Boyce?
Here.
Mr. Bova?
Here.
Mrs. Burns? Here. Mrs. Delaney? Here. Mrs. McGrath?
Here.
Ms. Condell? Here. Mr. Ritter?
John Ritter's here.
Dr. Singh?
Yeah.
Mrs. Horning?
Here. Okay. I have no presentations. Do I have any comments from residents on agenda items? No. Okay. Do we have any board member discussion items?
Dr. Rossi, are we going to talk about the liaison position for the foundation, or are you going to talk about it?
I can put down the update. We could discuss that if you'd like to. Now?
Now?
Yep.
You want to do that? I just wanted to bring to your attention, I do believe you have in your possession a letter that I did receive at the meeting. I did attend one meeting. It was not a formal meeting, from what I understand. The board is going to have to make a decision as to whether we want a liaison to the foundation, in that we do not have any input or voting rights for the foundation. I did talk to Janet, and she will be taking informal meetings minutes, and I know that you're going to be, you would have some kind of financial report at some point. I don't know if we just want to get that information from them, because they are not, they're over here and we're over here. And I will do this, the liaison thing, because I said I would do it up to when the new board takes in effect, because we have to determine, do we want to add that position as like a committee position, like, you know, people go to Forbes or wherever. But after that point, I don't want to do that, because I think that, I'm not sure that that position even needs to exist, because we don't vote. We don't have any input with them whatsoever. It's totally separate.
I thought we previously had three, when in its inception, had 3 board members on their board.
There are no board members currently. You have to remember, they changed. Chelsea, did you ever read their bylaws?
Yeah, their bylaws indicate that you can have a liaison from the board, but you guys do not have any voting rights because they're 501c3. So you don't. We kept it. It's separate. It's
We're
absolutely
totally
separate.
And I just think there should be a liaison just for open communication. So that way you just know what's going on, be able to support. I mean, even in a situation like this, I mean, yeah, they can send us a letter, but, you know, just making sure that, you know, everyone is just doing what they're supposed to be doing. You don't need to have a vote. But just to be aware of what's happening. And I think it just makes for good communication.
Well, we do have a liaison, Dr. Rossi. He is actually a voting member and a member of their board. He is our superintendent. So he actually has more say. I mean, all I would do is sit there, and it wasn't even a full meeting. There was 2 people. So, I mean, it's fine. I just, having been a director of a nonprofit, I found this very frustrating. And I think it would be better for somebody else that was doing it. But Dr. Rossi is our go-to person. He is the person that votes. He is the person that's on there. He's like the principal with the PTOs. The PTO goes to, the principal says, this is what we'd like to do. What do you think? And then the principal can say yay or nay. I'm assuming Dr. Rossi has that opportunity to really be the liaison between us, because he's actually physically has a say. So, I mean, you have to think about how you want to do this. I do understand previously, and I spoke to someone who was on the foundation board previously, that what they did was they did have school board members that were actually on the foundation board. Are you're saying
Right.
yes. They were actually voting members. I don't know how many members, because like I said, there was only 2 people there. How many members are actually on that foundation board? Do you know?
I don't have it offhand. We can get
Do
that
you know how
information.
many people are actually
liaison from each of the buildings.
Right.
teachers? Teachers. Yeah, because normally it's around 12. So I don't know how that worked, but the current bylaws, which were changed, which I'm not exactly sure why they were changed, don't know, does not include any board members as a part of the foundation board, which was previously the case when I checked with someone who had been on it before. So it's up to the board. It's totally up to you. I just know that until this gets straight, I will go, and then we need to consider, do we add that as a committee kind of thing, like we do with, you know, Sunrise or Forbes, and then somebody could do that kind of thing, just so the person understands right now. You just sit there, and you're not going to be able to say or do anything. But Dr. Rossi, however, can.
Feedback. I mean, that meeting you were in was more of a planning meeting, but the purpose is that provide feedback to.
Advisory.
Yeah. You would be able to provide feedback from a board perspective.
Right, but see, those are the things you figure out before you get this, those are the things you hash out. Those are the things you get organized. And I just sat there and I thought, I don't get what I'm supposed to be here doing. It's not clear, and I just don't like to do things that aren't clear. And if we're not going to be like we were before, where an actual school board member sits on the foundation board, then we have to think, what is it that we want from the liaison position? What do we want, and what do they want? So if you can figure that out, I will do it up to when we switch over to the new board, and then I think you need to clarify, so anybody who does it next has some clarification as to what's expected.
I just want
What
to,
was your impression of what you were going to be doing? Because it would make.
I honestly, having been the director of a nonprofit, I do not know if they intended to have any one of us, and it didn't have to be me, but any one of us actually on the board at some point. And I didn't know what I was going to find. I thought maybe, it was a full meeting, though it was in the morning, so I figured the teachers are on it aren't obviously going to be there. So I wasn't sure. I mean, based on my experience, I don't know. I don't know
What
what
were
I
your
expect.
intentions of it? What did you
Just go
want?
well, because when we started this conversation, I believe, Jack, didn't you mention we should have somebody involved? And I kiddingly said to Jack, I blame you, Jack.
Actually, I
No,
do think that someone said I should have done it, and I said no, but.
I did say, I also said to him, he should do it. But I agreed to do it. And I guess going in there, it's not clear at all.
Well,
Because-
I mean, to give them some grace, they have just started this
Well,
and revamped
true.
it.
True.
And
I guess the question
it's
is.
2 people that are putting their heart and soul into this.
No, that's not.
My goal is to sit on that board when I leave this board.
Well, that's correct.
So, but I won't be on this board.
Right, that's good.
But I think one of the points Cheryl's trying to make is like they almost put like the cart before the horse. Maybe they should have had more members before.
And that's why it's great to have a liaison, so we can help them guide that cart.
But see, can we guide them? Can we do
That
that?
wasn't the argument. Like, we're having this huge gala, and these 2 people are taking on this huge, and they're doing a great job. Like, we're not.
No, because I know them personally. That made it even more difficult, because I wanted to say to them, I'd be happy to help you. But I think to Chelsea's, how much of a separation should be between us and them? I mean, clearly based on the bylaw changes, which are much different than, hugely different than the first set. Why they were changed, I don't know. Should we totally separate? I mean, what from a legal perspective? What
You
is
can
your?
absolutely have a liaison, and that person can be advisory. Again, you could come in as the school board liaison and say, this is what the school board has discussed, this is what we would like to see, but it's just advisory to that board. That board can say yay or nay, shoot it up or down, whatever this board has provided you, and then you can also provide feedback from them and vice versa. So I think having a liaison may help, but you're purely sitting there just listening. It's kind of like, in municipal standard, a lot of times the mayor doesn't vote on something, they're just sitting there, but again, mayors have a little more authority in that regard, but again, that's kind of what you'd be doing, is you're just sitting, listening, and reporting back to your board, but they can ask you, what do you think, or what does your board say?
They might want to do something that you know is in direct violation or cast a bad eye on a district, and you can say, you know what? From this perspective, from the school board's point of view, it might not be a good idea to do that. And I think they would be open to that. They probably need that guidance.
Well, Robin, that's why Dr. Rossi's on their board.
Yeah, but Dr. Rossi, tell me your list of duties.
For instance, the last meeting I couldn't make, so it would be nice to, I mean, I would advocate for a board
Liaison.
Well, my thing to all of you is whatever you want to do. I just, right now, it's not clear what anybody's doing. And I would prefer, because I know these people personally, that somebody else does it after this go around with when we have a new board. There might be somebody on the new board who's really into this, and that's fine, because there's a million other.
Organized anyway, so that'd be good timing.
Exactly, that's my point to you.
Yep,
My
yep,
point to
okay.
Dr. Rossi was, that's a good time to rethink this, but we need to think, there needs to be clarity about what that means.
Throw it back on Jack.
Well, yeah, Jack, I think
I'll do it.
Jack, foundation.
Are you,
CEO foundation.
are you going,
Okay.
yes? Okay, how about, you want Jack to finish?
Oh, I'll finish the year. I don't even know if they're having another meeting.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
that's
finish
true.
the year. I have no clue. So Jack can do it, but Jack, you make a wonderful, Foundation.
With the best of them. That's
well, not even liaison, I mean, being a full-time nonprofit board member. Robin would be a good one too.
Robin is going to be part of that board.
She has great contacts. Robin, you'd be excellent. I'm all,
I already started getting them baskets.
Can I ask about this event?
Yeah.
Because,
I'll try to answer based on what I
okay.
was.
so, this event is to raise money, correct?
Correct.
For the
We're
foundation.
not charging anything for.
It's not us, it's
They
them,
are not
so.
Charging.
They're charging to go.
Yeah.
It's $85 for anybody.
Oh, see, I didn't see that on anything.
Well, there's a
You have to go to
website,
the- you
you've
have to
got
go to the
links.
website.
Oh, okay,
you've got-
I didn't do
You
that.
have the
Okay.
links, you have the links. It's
Okay.
$85 for
That's
an
why I couldn't
individual.
figure it out in my mind.
Right. There's $150 for a couple. If you're associated with Gateway, you get a $10 discount.
Okay.
And you have to register
Yeah,
online.
that's what I wanted to know, because I couldn't see on fundraiser,
Yeah.
like there,
Look-
I
look
saw
under-
were baskets.
Yeah, it's
Baskets
live
to raffle
now.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see this?
Yeah,
And
so I have
there's
to go to
also,
there.
you can, yeah.
Okay, no,
And
that's all I
also,
wanted to know was.
Janet seems to have a
to
little
contribute.
more pulse on the subject, so Janet's always probably.
Okay.
But generally, that's the price, 150, two people, 85, one person, unless she works the district, you get a $10 discount.
I know that
Lisa has already put it out on Facebook, the
Oh, good.
Night of Stars.
There is
Is it
not,
under, it's under what?
It's on the Monroeville Community Cares.
Okay.
it's not, they're not tickets, they're not tickets.
No, it's a,
They're gonna have a list, when you come in, you have to touch base with them and.
Wait, they're not tickets, but you pay the eight.
Like a call.
It's like, they have a sheet when you go in and they'll check off.
like
that
you're
you-
going to roll call.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I don't want to belabor, but I just didn't see that.
Okay, yeah, exactly. No, is that okay? You got it? Okay.
Susan, do you have any discussion items?
No.
Okay.
Don't be shy.
Robin?
Gateway has been selected to participate in the Target event again
Okay.
for Heroes and Helpers. So they're looking for elementary school, so I'll send you the
Okay.
details.
Great, thank you.
for that.
Target, the grocery or the store, what is?
So last year, I forgot how many kids went to Target and they had a budget of $100 each.
Yeah, it's
Bye.
25, 30, or maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so it'd still be $100 a kid. And they will be able to purchase outerwear, right?
Yep.
So it's
Yep.
What was the name of it again?
Heroes and Helpers.
Heroes and Helpers. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Val?
I do. Two things. I hope this board recalls I had asked about when they were opening the Pitcairn Schoolhouse, the old schoolhouse. Tom Wilson, an retired, whatever, board member, had requested the plaque that was in the Pitcairn School, if they could have it down at the Pitcairn Schoolhouse for display, whatever. And Mr. Wilson would like to get that, but we, I believe, as a board, talked that we would like to have some kind of agreement in case that place would close, that we would get the plaque back. Is that correct, Mr. Bova? Something on that order. So he is requesting, I don't know if it would go through Dyson Associates to write something up, but he needs it by the 20th.
Okay.
Okay, so
You mean in 4 days?
in 4 days.
Okay.
So if you could just like get it to Janet, and Janet, you could contact Mr. Wilson. Right, they're heavy, yes. So no, I would just want to bring that up. Also, talking about the heroes, Macy's has also chosen Gateway to, it's like shop with a cop, but only we're going to be shopping with our National Honor Society. The kids that that are in need, we're going to have National Honor Society kids take them shopping to Macy's for outerwear also. Not sure of the date, but community is really giving a lot back to the district that, I don't think we let everybody know what they do, so.
That's like the Channel 4 program they used to have. No, I mean, it's not the same, but it's similar to the Channel 4 thing with the coats. Remember?
Basically.
Basically the same.
Was there
That's
shop
very
with
nice.
cop?
Well, it's like shop with the cop when they take it, but only they're going to be shopping with the student.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Same thing like
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's very nice.
And I was just going to say, and with the National Honor Society doing the backpacks for the kids, it's seeing the kids, the younger kids, seeing who's helping them also, so it's good. That's it.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Mrs. Burns, anything?
Yeah, I said it was on here. We got those, thinking about backpacks, this made me think, we talked about that last meeting, that people would donate us extra backpacks. I guess we probably got those out to everybody who needed them.
Yeah, social workers took care of that. Yep,
okay.
yep.
Mr. Booby? Okay.
Mr. Ritter?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mr. Ritter, I forgot you were up there. Do you have any board member discussion items?
He did say he had a dinner to go to, so maybe he's cut off and go to a dinner.
I'm sorry, I was on mute. So yes, I did have something. I mentioned at the last school board meeting that I would like to set aside time for the community to come together and bow a knee at any of the schools, the high school, the middle school, the elementary schools, on September 6th, anywhere between 7 and 11 a.m. And I'm not sure that that message got out to the community. And so, at next school board meeting, face-to-face, I'll try to give an update on that. Does that sound good?
September or October?
No, I think he wanted it September 6th. And
September 6th, yeah. I wanted folks to have a chance to bow a knee before the Lord and lift up our leaders and pray for the kids and the leaders in our community and our nation. So I'll give an update at that next face-to-face meeting next week, okay?
Okay, thank you, John. All right, we are going to move on. We have number 4, we have some tabled items. We are scheduling a meeting with the company about the scoreboard, and as far as policy 707, I think we decided we'll discuss this at the Buildings and Grounds Committee on October 9th at 6 p.m.
Is it the 9th?
Second's the education curriculum.
Yeah, curriculum's the second.
I do have a question, and tell me if I need to untable this to ask this question about the scoreboard. I know you're setting up a meeting, but I think we originally had asked if we could have a comparisons. Is that going to be part of the meeting?
Dawn kind of, we'll have that for that meeting, but Dawn kind of went over that last meeting with like Daktronics and OES, I think, in terms of what they offer and what they can't offer. But we could discuss that further.
Wasn't that on a slide or a paper or something?
We have like what Mr. Zrelis did when we were looking to
Yeah,
change.
we'll have all that for that meeting.
Yeah.
For that meeting.
For that meeting.
Is that gonna be at a regular school board meeting or something?
No, it's going to be at a committee meeting. We're just trying to coordinate.
Which one?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
So,
A question on the school board, our scoreboard. I was reading what they sent us
It
as
is
the answers
tabled.
to some of the questions.
Yeah, you know what, it's
No,
tabled.
I just want to know one question. Is,
it's tabled.
okay.
It's tabled.
Just email me or
Yeah.
Dawn.
It's,
I will ask
Okay.
John, that's my
John,
question.
okay.
John?
yeah, I mean, you can.
You want to untable it? Well, that's all right. I'll ask John this question and he can clarify. Yeah, just
Yeah.
clarity from John. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay, and then, yeah, but we're trying to schedule a meeting, get everything together for the
That's
community
fine.
and,
That's fine.
okay. Does anybody want a motion to untable either one of these based on this information? No? Okay. Mr. Zarellis.
Thanks, Mrs. McBride. Financial reports, item 5.1, listed bills September of 2025.
Mr. Bringe, personnel, and everybody please note that 6.2 only is an action item. The rest of 6 is not.
Thank you, Mrs. McBride. Item 6.1, 3 resignations. Item 6.2, we have 9 people that we are recommending for hire this evening. Item 6.3, 3 leaves under Family and Medical Leave Act. Item 6.4, we have 7 individuals that we are hiring for supplemental positions within the district. And item 6.5, 8 individuals who would like to recognize as independent volunteers for the 25-26 school year.
May I have a motion for
So moved.
6.2? May I have a roll call, please?
We can do questions first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Not that I
apologize.
have any questions, but we should make sure. to
Yeah,
ask
we should make
questions
sure,
first.
everybody have any questions since, I wouldn't allow you to ask last ones. Anybody have any questions on 6?
I meant to ask this, 6.2, Lynette Turner, does she live in that area? Does she live in Monroeville?
She did live in Monroeville.
Oh, so she knows the
She
area.
had children go through, I think her youngest graduated in 2015.
Okay, so she's familiar, okay.
Allowed to ask that question.
But she volunteered that in for me.
Okay.
Just a general question for Micah about supplemental people. So do they get their email set up once we approve them? Because I know that's always sort of been a difficulty with people in the musical, because it's not musical season, but they get their emails now. So in case they have to communicate with people.
I'm going to just ask, shouldn't HR be sending
HR sends the email to Micah to.
the tech department to set up?
We talked about that at our last meeting, last week, in cabinet meeting, and we understand that there's certain supplemental positions that are year-round, and so we talked about the email, keeping the email access, but potentially restricting the badge,
yeah.
depending on need. If they need it, they just let us know. So we do want to review that email so that it's available.
Okay.
So we talked with Micah about that.
Okay.
Right.
And you guys tag them separately or differently in the system?
Yes, Kevin,
Yes, Micah.
HR, and Mike, tech work on that. Yep.
Thank you.
That's true too for, well, we're talking emails, but the badge, but also charge cards. That, if some people have charge cards, but that's only during the time when they need it.
Just when they need it, yeah.
Okay, because that came up in.
That's just for
something.
travel. The individual charge cards at the district are just for travel only, and they bring them back. Other way, the
That's what
main
I
card,
thought.
we control
Houses
here.
those.
That came up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we control the main card here. We have a process of form, the whole 9 yards.
So the only thing that would be up and going would be emails. Everything else would be controlled based on when you need it.
Right.
Can we take a vote on 6.2, please?
Mr. Bova?
Aye.
Mrs. Burns? Aye. Mrs. Delaney?
Aye.
Mrs. McBride?
Aye.
Ms. Moda?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
Dr. Singh?
Aye.
Mrs. Warren?
Aye.
Mrs. Boyce?
Aye.
Dr. Shaky, education administrative resolutions.
Thank you, Mrs. McBride. Item 7.1.
Sorry, excuse me, Kevin, are you done? Did you do leaves and all that? You did the action, oh, I'm sorry, missed that, okay. Just want to make sure we covered it all.
Item 7.1, approve the agreement between Gateway School District and Wesley Schools. Item 7.2, we have 3 policies for 30-day display as listed. Item 7.3, approve the agreement between Gateway School District and Holy Family. Item 7.4, approve the environmental club at Gateway High School. Item 7.5, approve the agreement between Gateway School District and Ask Speech Therapy, Inc. for the 25-26 school year.
Dr. Shaky, these policies, what changes were made? I see that policy 209.2 is a completely new policy that was not within our previous policies, is that correct?
Yes, that's a brand new policy around diabetes management. The other 2, there's just minor changes that align it to the new Steele's science standards.
Okay,
One within the standards and then one within the curriculum as well.
okay. And were some of these law changes as well? Like federal or state law changes that came, I guess so, the standards
Citations
changed.
changed, like, a lot of the citations changed.
Okay.
I asked Dr. Chaky about this, Dr. Rossi. This academic standards are state, and we're just making some tweaks to that based on some things that they did. When was the last time they actually did a total review of our academic standards in Pennsylvania?
I don't believe there's a cycle, like we have a cycle. For instance, when the Common Core standards came out, that prompted Pennsylvania to do the PA Core standards.
Right.
When the next generation science standards came out nationally, that prompted Pennsylvania to do the Steele standards. So sometimes I think it takes a national prompting to do that. I believe the social studies hasn't been touched or looked at in years. Yeah. So I don't think there's a specific time frame, but they do meet to review the standards and make tweaks as necessary.
Okay, they being the department, the state,
Yes.
and they meet once in a while to, just curious if they ever review it to the point they figure out what's not working and what's working. When you say tweak, it's like,
Well, like for instance, they had financial literacy, they added environmental, the Steele standards, they added technology. So that kind of thing, but to do a complete revamping, revision of, say, math or English.
they don't revisit it to see what's working and what not working. Okay.
Let me ask, policy 105, is that something in curriculum we should be privy to at the curriculum meeting?
Yeah, that's something that we can discuss. We could add that to the agenda, some of the differences.
Okay.
So board docs has gone down, so I can't actively.
I know, me too.
I can't actively look at it, it's killing me right now. But I looked at those, I didn't see it clearly marked what changed, and I think I feel like every time I look at them, I have a hard time finding out what is different.
So anything in bold would be a major change. The bold is the major change. If we make a change, we highlight that in yellow or red or green or strike through.
So all the bold is different,
bold
okay,
are the
because
big
that's what I
changes.
can't,
Yeah.
I looked at it, and I was
Yeah.
like,
What's the
I don't know,
change?
So bold is changed.
Bold.
Okay, got it.
7.4, excuse me. The environment club, did we ever get like a little synopsis of when we had some clubs, what exactly? I mean, like debate. Did we get an explanation about the debate? I thought we got something. Did we get an explanation about the debate, like what that was gonna be?
I think it was in the update, but I can get that. I can get the
Did you get
information.
that?
I think
The environment club, you had an update?
I have it here.
Who will be overseeing that?
For me? Yeah.
There's a teacher, Miss Solomon.
Oh.
So you have.
I have that.
You
I
have
get,
it.
yeah.
I
It's
missed that.
recycling, community cleanup, community involvement, gardening, maintaining natural spaces at Gateway High School. Yeah,
I'm so thrilled.
Leadership skills, communication.
yeah.
Did they clean up the entranceway the other day when I was here? There was trash coming down the drive. Was that cleaned up?
It should have been.
Cleaned it up?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
this morning they
yeah.
cleaned it good. I'm glad, thank you.
Does anybody have any more questions
Yeah,
on?
what is, can you refresh me on Wesley School, what they
Sure.
do?
Yeah, Wesley and also Holy Family, they're outside placement schools. Wesley specifically is an outside placement school for students with autism and intellectual disabilities.
Thank you.
Let me ask, on 7.3, are we just now becoming involved with Holy Family? I mean, I know Pittsburgh Public, we always were.
No, we've been involved with Holy Family. This is just like the new annual contract that we signed
Oh, okay.
to renew.
Yeah, you need to check the dates in there, because it says at the top it's effective 9/2/25, but then in section 1A, it says it shall commence of 9/2/22. Like, I feel like it's an annual thing, but it looks like it has two different commencement dates in there.
Okay.
So,
Must have forgot to change it on their end.
yeah. Or it's the fact it's like the annual.
It's the annual thing, and they need to change their
Yeah, but it
dates.
looks at the top, it looks, it's confusing,
Yeah.
because it looks like it's
Right.
new at the top, which
Right.
seems to contradict the.
Is that Wesley or Holy Family?
That was Holy Family. And it's determined section 1A that has the 2022 date.
Oh, yeah. Does anybody have any other questions on section 7? Mr. Zarellis, we're back to you for business.
Thanks, Mrs. McBride. Item 8.1, approve the agreement and lease between Gateway School District and the YMCA of Pittsburgh for the before and after school program at Ramsey Elementary. Item 8.2, approve Tri-Cog Land Bank's notice of property disposition for Mosside Boulevard, Monroeville, Lot Block 857, M as in Mike 351, located within the Gateway School District. Item 8.3, approve the following donations, sponsorships for the 25-26 school year. Simply Stunning, $300. Coons Heating and Cooling, $1,500. Spitzer Toyota, $10,000. Crown Homes Real Estate, $300. Allegheny Health Network, $15,000, a 3-year commitment of $5,000 per year. Renewal by Anderson, $1,800. AJ Gallagher Insurance, Coach for Kids program at University Park. Fast Times Tennis, 4 new tennis nets for Gateway High School tennis courts. State Farm Insurance backpacks for the Gateway Backpack Program. And Texas Roadhouse, school supplies for students at Evergreen Elementary. Item 8.4, approve the vote for the 25-26 PSBA officers from the Gateway Board of School Directors.
Just to clarify, 831 through 836 is from the sponsorship packet, so there's either banners or a panel on the scoreboard. We got 2 of those filled. The Allegheny Health Network is on Route 48. The plan is to kind of cover up where the soccer field is for just some privacy too. I think it should be it.
So when you receive those, and thank you for clarifying, I was wondering about all those donations, and great job on securing that. Where did the funds go?
They go on we have a revenue account, one set up for donation and one set up for grants.
Okay,
So it goes into school district's general fund.
okay, all right.
So I want to thank Jeremy Temper's been
Yeah.
kind of instrumental in kind of helping us with that.
Awesome.
Yeah, so thank Jeremy.
Some nice donations. Thank you to the community.
Mike, do you want to tell me a little bit about the 8.2?
Yeah, I believe, when I looked at this.
Look into this more to find out where this.
This more, yeah, I'm not sure where the lot block and the parcel is. I want to get some more clarification from Tri-Cog.
Okay, can we have a motion to table 8.2 so that,
Make that motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? And we're gonna table 8.2.
Hey, Leslie, one quick question. Is that about the lot number that was designated for the Gateway School District, or is that different?
Different.
It's different. Mike's gotta look into a couple of things that we
All right,
talked.
and I understand. And so would someone characterize the exact location of that lot number for me, please?
Not right now.
Very good. Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay, is that, any other questions on 8?
Just 8-4, there will be information again. We had it in the weekly update. It'll be again in the weekly update again for this week, for next week. There's some video messages there. Some have video messages for you and some just have a print bio, so depending on the two.
So if I said, we have to vote again, but most of these only have one person running for one spot, except for the Section W3 advisor. It looks like there's two people running for the one spot. Am I understanding that correctly?
They sent Janet a ballot, and so Janet has to, Janet's,
Okay.
yeah, Janet's the one that actually fills it out based on what the board
But we
votes
get
on.
a single, like we all.
Janet, we get, right,
Okay.
yep.
Thank you. I think we did that last year, and it's confusing every time. Okay.
Any other questions on section 8? We have no board member resolutions. Do we have any comments from residents on non-agenda items? And administrative reports, Dr. Rossi?
Micah? Micah?
Let me smack it. Sit down, you know it's 7 o'clock at night.
I don't like it.
I thought he unmuted himself for a second.
So for a minute.
Can't sleep.
Probably.
He is.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Just trying to click it all over.
Yeah. All right, there's just some information on the Gateway Education Foundation. There is a barcode there. If you need additional information and talk, there's the email address is listed there. This is just to save the date for November 1st.
Who are the stars? We?
The kids, the students are the stars. So I had the pleasure, was it last Saturday, I think, the 50th anniversary, 50th reunion. And I just think it's important to honor our alumni and what they brought to our schools, and they walked our halls, and it was neat to take them around. It was hard to get them from point A to point B because they were so curious and asking a lot of questions, and oh, this used to be here and that was over there. They wanted to see the pool because I think the pool was under the LGI, yep. And so they wanted to see the new pool. So there was just a lot of good dialogue. It was great to have them there, and I think they were all appreciative of it too. So
My sister's on the far right with the glasses. She said you did a good job.
did you think? Thanks.
She met you at homecoming,
Yes,
so she
I do remember that. Yeah.
So there was nobody on wheelchair,
What's that?
nobody on wheelchair.
No.
No. Yeah.
Shirt, glasses, tall.
And then we received some information from PSBA, and I'll just go ahead and read a paragraph of that. It says PSBA's Honor Roll School Board Service Program proudly celebrates school board directors for their long-standing dedication and service to their districts and communities. Through this recognition, we express our sincere appreciation for their commitment to public education and the students they serve. Now, in its 41st year, the Honor Roll recognizes school directors at 5-year service intervals, starting 5 years and continuing every 5 years thereafter. Eligible school directors receive an Honor Roll certificate to commemorate their service. And so we have 4 board members. So congratulations to Jack, John Bova, it says on here, Robin Mungo, John Ritter, and Valerie Warding. So congratulations and thank you for your service. That's it.
Okay.
Can I
There-
just mention one thing before we close?
I was just going to say yes, but there were no board committee meetings. We do have our regular meeting for school board next September 23rd, and then we will.
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday, and then we will have the Education and Equity Committee meeting on October 2nd at 6 p.m. Will that be held in the boardroom here?
That's fine.
Okay, and then October 9th will be our Buildings and Grounds Committee meeting. You have 10 seconds.
Okay, in case anybody did not see it, Dr. Rossi's going to be showing it at our meeting on Tuesday. There was a very nice presentation from our handlers that have therapy dogs on KDK on Friday. And I just want to thank you guys, Dr. Chaky, Grant Sample, Kylie Martin,
Rich.
and Rich Taylor with their dogs. It's amazing how the kids react to these dogs. I was fortunate enough to see Dr. Chaky at Sunrise, just how the kids are drawn to them, just the whole demeanor of these kids change. And it's just, thank you, it's really making a difference in the district. Thank you.
Last one thing. Dr. Rossi, you're going to talk about the training. You talked about Dr. Zorchak. And are we going to have a conversation at some point about the training for the school board? You talked about November 15th.
Yes, I would, we could talk about that next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just wanted to
Yeah.
remind you, I
Yeah.
asked you if you were going to do that or not.
Do that next week.
Okay, good enough. Thank you.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Have a good night.